Hello student, our next topic is acellular organisms. Acellular organism here, A for absent, means the organism which lack a cell, which is not made up of a cell, are called as acellular organism. And here the example is virus. Viruses are made up of protein coat, and inside the protein coat they have DNA or a RNA as their genetic material, means they do not have cell, they are not made up of cells, so these are called as acellular organism. They were named by Louis Pasteur, okay, considering the meaning venom or poison. These are obligate parasite, okay. What obligate means strictly, and parasite means what? Parasite means the disease causing organism, okay. They cause disease but they are strictly parasite, means they do not survive without their host, okay. They are, therefore they are obligatory. The name virus was given by MJ Bejernik after observation that they were able to migrate in a agar gel, okay. Thus agar gel is a cultural medium, is a culture where cells are grown. So thus, being an infectious soluble agent, he called the filtrate as a contagium vivum fluidum. It was a scientist, Stanley, who demonstrated that viruses are inert outside the host cell and can be crystallized. They are made up of protein, okay. So Stanley said that viruses are inert, okay. They are inactive when they are present outside the host cell, and they can be crystallized. They are made up of, this is the main thing, these viruses are made up of protein. Viruses lack their own cell machinery. Cell has different organelles by which it can produce different types of proteins or the energy rich substances. But in case of virus, as we have already said, that they have protein coat and DNA or RNA as their genetic material, but they lack cell organelles. So cell machineries, cell organelles are cell machineries. They have protein coat only, that is called as capsid, around the nucleic acid strand, okay. Nucleic acid may be in the form of DNA or RNA, thus considered to be the acellular organism. Therefore they are called as acellular organism. Viruses are inactive outside the host cell. Once they enter their specific host, okay, host is the organism on which the parasite depends, or the parasite causes disease to this organism, okay. That is called as host. So when viruses enter the host, they become active, okay, and they take a charge of cellular machinery of the host. They control the host cell machinery and duplicate themselves and causes different kinds of abnormal condition or diseases. Viruses thus can be called as infectious nucleoprotein particle, okay. These are infectious, it can cause infection, okay, because these are pathogen. These are nucleoprotein, they have nucleus as DNA or RNA and a protein, that is protein coat, capsid, and these are called as particle because outside the cell they become inert. So these are infectious nucleoprotein particles. Now types of viruses. As the genetic material, viruses are grouped as a DNA or RNA viruses. If the virus has as their genetic material in the form of RNA, then this virus is called as RNA virus. If DNA is present inside the capsid, then it is called as DNA virus. In this way, there are two types of viruses. So, protein coat called capsid is made up of smaller unit called capsomere. Okay, capso are the unit of capsid. Meres means monomer. Okay, so capsomere is the basic unit of capsid. Capsomeres are arranged in a polyhedral or helical form. It is arranged in a polyhedral or helical forms. The capsid protect the genetic material. If DNA is present, it may be in the single stranded or double stranded form, or RNA is if present, it may be single or double stranded. Okay, viruses infect the bacterial cell. The viruses which infect the bacterial cell are called as bacteriophages. Here bacteria and phages means to eat. Okay, phagocytosis process means to eat something. So the organism, the virus which eat bacteria are called as bacteriophages, which are normally have double stranded DNA. If we see the structure of virus, this entire is a structure is virus. Its head, okay, its collar is the connection between the head and this sheath, and these are the tail fibers, and the plate is called as basal plate from which the tail fibers are arised. So this is the structure of this is a typical structure of bacteriophage. Viruses cause disorder like leaf curling disease. In most of the plant we see the leaf curling disease. Okay, leaf curling, yellowing or mosaic formation in plant. You have heard of foot and mouth disease in animal, or swine flu, okay, in animals. Which are the viral diseases? Smallpox, mumps, herpes. To a common cold, viruses are causative agent of many diseases in a human. The list include AIDS too. Okay, AIDS is the most deadliest disease. Acquired immunodeficiency disease is called as AIDS. About the viroid, what is meant by viroid? Potato spindle tuber disease was found to be caused by a single stranded RNA. Okay, viroid has single stranded RNA. They lack protein coat. Okay, they lack protein coat having only single stranded RNA. Theo Diner in 1971 reported that this is low molecular weight RNA and smaller in size than the viruses. These infectious RNA strands are called as viroid. Okay, means only the RNA strand is there, protein coat is not present, and this RNA is having very low molecular weight and smaller size than the viruses. These structures are called as, this infectious RNA is called as viroid. Now the second example of acellular organisms are lichen. Lichen is a coexistence of algae and fungi. Lichen are present with the algae or fungi for their mutual benefits. The algal member is called as phycobiont. Most belongs to cyanobacteria. Okay, cyanobacteria is a algae, and cyanobacteria is also called as blue green algae, or in simple word green algae. fungal member is present is called as microbiome. Okay, there are two important words. If algal member is present, it is called as phycobiont, and if the fungal member is present, it is called as mycobiont. They are excellent example of symbiosis, where two different organisms they live together and provide benefits to each other. The algal component of lichen, okay, provide food to fungal part. Algal component provide food to fungal part, while fungus provide shelter to the alga. Also absorb water and minerals to alga. This association is intense, and it is difficult to identify them as a separate living being. Okay, so though found in a extreme environment like snow-clad poles, lichens are sensitive to pollution. Here the most important thing, lichens are sensitive to the pollution, means we can use lichen to detect the smaller amount of pollution. They are not found in a polluted region, hence are considered as a pollution indicator. Here the main thing is that lichens are used as a pollution indicator. Lichens also play important role in soil formation by using specific acid production. They produce specific acid, and that's why the soil fertility can increase, or the soil formation process is carried out. Okay, so lichens are very important.